Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is YAHMAD. So in this video we're going to finish off paper 2 from the CIE ICT IGCSE course. We've started the October-November 2020 paper. So remember guys, paper 2 is a practical paper which is 2 hours and 30 minutes long. If you check out the previous videos, I've completed a document production part, data manipulation, which is databases, and mail merge. So we're now going to be doing presentations in this video. So let's scroll down to the end of the paper. Okay, so we're on task 6 now, presentation. You are going to create a short presentation. All slides must have a consistent layout and formatting, unless otherwise instructed. Slides must be formatted to display a title and a bulleted list. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to just open up a blank PowerPoint. Okay, and then the next thing that we need to do is we need to create a presentation of 5 slides using the file n220regs.rtf. So we're going to basically import this file into a PowerPoint application. So let's find a file. So it's going to be this file here, and what we have to do is go back to PowerPoint. We go to open. Okay, and what I'm going to do is click on browse and locate the file. Okay, so when you get to this point here, I'm in my source folder. You can see there's no files visible, and that's because the file that we're trying to import is an RTF file. Okay, so what you need to do here is click on all files, and then once you see the file, you can select and then click on open, or you can double click on the file. Okay, so what we have is a presentation now which contains 5 slides. And let me double check. Yeah, so that's sorted. So to import an RTF file, what you need to do first of all is to open up a PowerPoint, and then go to File and Open. Make sure all files are visible, and then select the RTF file. So now what we have to do is create a master slide to display only the following features. So the master slide is like a template which can be applied to all of your slides. Okay. Before we start the master slide, actually let me show you an example of how the master slide works. If you go to View, Slide Master, and if you go to the top level, and for example if I create a shape here, a star will do. So anything you create on the top level in the master slide will appear on every layout. So if we close the slide master, you can see the star appears on every slide and on every layout. Okay. If we go back to the question paper, make sure that master slide items appear in the same position on every slide. So since we want to create elements to appear on every slide, we're going to be using the top slide in slide master. So let's go back. So View, Slide Master. Make sure you're working on the top slide. I'll get rid of the star for now. Okay, what do we need to include? So we need to include your name, center number, and candidate number in the bottom left corner. So this is your footer, but what we do is we click on, actually I'm just going to show you the common mistake made by people initially. So if I just write my name here, okay, in the footer, and then if I close the slide master, you can see nothing is shown here at the bottom. If you go to print, preview, you can also see there's no name in the bottom. And that is the common mistake made by a lot of people actually. And it's happened in exams as well, where I've seen people trying to print with no name on. So what you need to do is click on Insert, Header and Footer, and you need to make sure this box here has been selected. So this box has now been selected. So what do we need to show? So your name, center number, I'll use 5, 6, 7, 8, and then candidate number 1, 2, 3, 4. So after my name, let's enter the center number, and then my candidate number, apply to all, and the name has to be on the bottom left corner. Yeah. So make sure you check the alignment. So what I'm going to do first of all is to change the alignment of the text so it comes to the left hand side of this box. Okay, I'm just going to move these down here. Let me check to see if that's showing. You can see now the name is shown in the bottom left corner. If you go to print, you can see the name is there on every slide. Okay, so that's the first thing done. Okay, the next thing is I'm going to put a picture, the logo in a second, but I'll come back to that. The next thing I'm going to do is put slide numbers in the top right of every slide. Okay, so if you go back into Slide Master View, go back to the top slide, you go to Insert again, Header and Footer. So the slide number is going to be this one, which contains the hashtag. So you need to tick the slide number, and you can see now this becomes active. Apply to all, and then you can move this into the top right. Make sure there's no overlap. Okay, let me highlight this bullet point. Again, we can check to see if this is showing and it's working. Yep, you can see the number in the top right, name in the bottom left, number top right, and you can check each slide. Yep, the number is changing. Okay, let's get back into the Slide Master. It's not necessary to check after every time you do something, but just for this example I'm going to be checking. So your name was bottom left, slide numbers top right. You'd be surprised how many people get the left and right mixed up, or bottom or top. Okay, the next thing we need to do is to insert the club logo, which is saved as n220logo.jpg in the source file. So if you go to the source files, it's going to be this file here. Okay, so to insert a picture, let me just read the rest of the question. Yeah, so when we insert the picture, it's going to be positioned in the top left corner. Okay, so the picture is going to be here, and it's going to be resized, so it's 3 centimeters wide, maintaining the aspect ratio. Okay, so to insert a picture, we click on Insert Pictures. Okay, make sure you select this device. Go to your source folder, locate the picture, and then double click to insert. Okay, so the picture is going to be 3 centimeters wide with the aspect ratio maintained. So basically what that means is we're not going to squash the picture like this, we're going to maintain the proportions. So let me just undo that. So the best way to resize the picture is up here. So it's going to be 3 centimeters wide. I'm just clicking down, or you can simply write in 3 cm. Might be quicker if it's typing 3 centimeters. And then this is going to be located in the top left. Make sure there's no overlap. Okay, done. Yep, so we've got the picture top left, we've got the slide number top right, and then candidate details bottom left. Okay, so we can highlight this as completed. There's no overlap in any slides. So overlap basically means it's nothing on top of anything else. Okay, right. For question 31, we have to insert a new slide as slide 1 and format this slide so that a title slide layout is applied with no bullet points. So let me just create a new slide, move it to slide 1, and we're going to apply the title slide. So you can see there's no bullet points. Oops, let's just get rid of this design ideas. Let's go back to the question paper. The title and subtitle text are centered in the middle of the slide. So by default, when you select this layout, that's going to happen. So enter the text. So this text is going to be the title on slide 1. Okay, so that's the text entered. And then enter the text presented by. Guys, what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to Control Z. I'm going to paste. I want to maintain, the formatting that was there before. Okay, obviously you guys would have to type this information in. So let's maintain the formatting. So presented by, and then what do we do next? Followed by your name, as a subtitle on slide 1. Yep. So what we need to do is just simply write your name. Make sure you spell your name properly. Okay, so that's done. No bullet points, center aligned. Let me double check. Yeah, perfect. Okay, actually before I continue, I've realized I haven't saved my PowerPoint, so let me save my PowerPoint first of all into my source folder. I'll just call it 2020 press. Yeah, so make sure you have saved your PowerPoint just in case your computer crashes. Right, what we're going to do next is question 33 on a slide with the title of course. Okay, so let's find this slide. Okay, this slide here. So there's the title. We'll keep 3 items, so 1, 2, 3 arrows. So it's going to be, whoops, these 3 items here. Don't know why I've opened up this Word document. Let me close it down. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to format these items to look like this. So first of all, you can see these have been indented with the dash bullet point. So what we do, we highlight the 3 items and we want to indent. Okay, and then we want to apply a different type of bullet point. So it's going to be like a dash as shown in this picture here. So what we can do is we can click on this arrow, bullets and numbering, and if you don't see the dash here, we can click on customize and you can choose this dash here. Okay, press OK. Yep, so it looks like the picture now. Okay, you'll also notice this text is slightly smaller and it's italic as well, so let's reduce the size of the text slightly and let's make it italic. Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, question 34. What we need to do next is to add the following text as presenter speaker notes to the slide with the title, the course. So this is going to be speaker notes. So what we can do is I'm going to copy and paste. Obviously you guys will have to type this into your exams. So the same slide because we're on the course. Okay, to add speaker notes you simply go to the bottom here and you can drag this box up and you can enter your notes here. Okay, now to print off this slide as a presenter speaker notes, what we have to do is we have to go to file and print. We want to just print off slide 3. Okay, and what we then need to do is click on here and select notes page. So you can see that's the slide and that's the notes below as well. So we can go ahead and you can print this off. Okay, so that's your first printout for the PowerPoint task. Okay, and then finally, I think this is the last question. Yes, it is. We're going to save the presentation and then print off the presentation as handouts with 2 slides to the page. So each fill in half a page. So now what we want to do is we want to go to file and print. Just get rid of this. We want to print all slides, but we want to print 2 slides per page. Okay, so yep, that looks good to me, and you can see your name appears on the first slide and also appears on every slide in the bottom left. You've got the logo on the top left and then the page or slide numbers on the top right. Okay, so we've come to the end of this PowerPoint video. It was fairly straightforward. I don't think it was anything complicated in this PowerPoint example. Total 13 marks available. So guys, where mistakes could be made is here, not making a text smaller or italic, or indenting the text. Mistakes could be made with positioning your slide master elements. So your name was meant to be in the bottom left, slide numbers top right, and the picture was meant to be on the top left, resized to 3 centimeters wide, maintaining the aspect ratio. Okay guys, thank you for your time. Please drop your comments below. Good luck in your exams if you're still taking them. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.